Hey everyone, I'm doing another video for Oreo Races here. Dia wanted me to talk about kind of how I do my ultra water. I kind of debated a little whether I was going to tell people, but I figured, knowledge is power, so more power to you, how you use it. So I'm just going to show you how I do my ultra water and how I keep positive vibrations around my altar because a lot of us keep our altars and we forget about it sometimes, and we don't really give it the care that it needs. So I use water, but I also use color water because each color has its own frequency and what it attracts. So that's why I do color waters. Some people put regular water in with a crystal. It works as the same method. Um, Here, let me show you. Somewhere here I can turn around. Okay guys, so apparently I can't flip the camera around. Alright, so I have to shoot another video and I'll just attach it to the one before. So as I was saying, I use regular spring water in a cup. I put it in this bowl because one, it balances out very well so the water doesn't flip, and two, this kind of represents kind of an offering to your deities or your spiritual work or whatever you decide you work with. I also wanted to talk a little bit about tarot magic because I know Tony Walker asked me a while ago and I said I was going to do a video, so I'm going to also touch up on that because doing this type of the water work that I do, it goes very well with the tarot because water is it brings stuff into life. It always represents life in a lot of mythology, so that's how I kind of came up with this idea. So what you'll need is a plate and a clear glass, and then some food coloring. I always say food coloring because it's safe. If you have cats or kids and they decide, hey, look at that, that looks nice, I want to drink that, it's not going to harm them. Because, kids do the darndest things, so you kind of have to think ahead a little. So, I don't have kids, but I do have cats, and they can get a little crazy sometimes. So, let me uncap this real fast. Okay, I like using the color green. Green has always been kind of my go-to color as far as any kind of spiritual work or tarot magic. So for green, I like a lighter green. So I usually add 3 yellow and 1 blue. And right here, I usually stop and I watch the water. It's a very good visualization for meditation. You sit here and then just watch it mix, and just kind of channel the energy that you want to put into this cup of water, the energy that you want to bring into your own environment. After a while, this will become a very nice light green, almost a jade color. Hold on, let me cap these back up before they fall over. And going in conjunction with my tarot magic, you kind of have to think beforehand. You want to pick out the cards that you want, and you have to figure out, first of all, what kind of spread that you want to use, and two, what cards represent what you want to bring in, and at the same time, do those cards add up together in the way that you want. So you wouldn't want to put, a creation card next to, the death card, because even though that signifies transformation, it also signifies the waning of a certain energy, that it goes into a point where it needs to heal. So unless that's what you're trying to do, you're trying to take all that creative energy you have and you're like, hey, I can't handle this right now, so go ahead and put it in its waning cycle. I mean, that's good, but you kind of have to think ahead on what goes together and what doesn't. You know, the more you read tarot cards, the more you can spot these things. So, say you want to improve the energies around you and the work that you're doing. Hold on. So first off, you say you want to create. You wanna be this magician, which represents creation, bringing the spiritual into the physical and vice versa. So you want to put that down as the first card, but then you're like, well, how can I improve my abilities to create? And each of us have, you know, a positive and negative force, you know, the male and female force. Right here, I love this card because this represents union, but in the background you also see these two snakes. And that really represents, you know, the Kundalini energy that flows through your body. And so I would put, you know, that I was like, I need to, you know, in order to create, I need to balance out my positive, my negative, or my male and female, because really nothing is positive and negative. It's just how we view it, that it's negative or positive. So I would lay that down in conjunction with that card. But then you have to think, okay, well, once I get that, you know, I balance my energies, I'm able to create, what would I want to use it for? And that's what I usually lay my third card down for, say, in the moon card, which is intuition and trust in the things, or, you know, inside you as well as outside you, because there are spiritual forces outside of us as well. So that's how I would use tarot magic. And what you would want to do, you know, you would lay these cards down and, you know, watch the water, visualize it turning into that green, and as well, all that energy is coming into your life. And I usually leave this on my altar for about a week, which is good. And then I take the water, and then I go outside and I find a tree, and then I pour the water to the tree, which is also why I use food coloring, because it doesn't damage the tree. It doesn't, you know, when the tree takes that into its roots and is nurtured by the water, it's not going to affect the tree in any way, because that would kind of counteract as what I'm doing. So that's why I say, you know, use food coloring. Also, what I want to put this out there, that if you are going to work with tarot magic, you are going to have to dedicate one set of cards just for you and your work. You don't want to use that for anything else. You don't want to use that for personal readings for other people, or even personal readings for yourself. You just want to use that for your altar tarot magic. Now, if you're doing altar tarot magic to heal other people, you're going to have to use yet another deck for that purpose. Sorry. Because you don't want your energy to bleed into their life and vice versa, because what you might be doing for them is something totally different that you want to bring into your life. So that's why I always say have separate decks. I know it can get costly because, you know, decks aren't cheap, but that's just how it is. So I want to put that out there. So this is kind of my crash course in tarot magic, and I hope you guys like this video, and if you decide to do it this way, let me know, you know, post a comment and let me know how it works for you. I always love to see you guys comment and let me know how things are going. Alright, you guys have a great day.